Hey everybody, it's Jason the Total Drama Fan. So I just got back from a really cool toy store in Alameda called Toy Safari that sells all kinds of unique old toys, including a lot of ones for cartoons. I managed to get a few things from the store, and in this video I'm going to show you what they are. Sorry that I haven't been making videos that often again. It's just that Ryan from Ryan's Treasures is currently in Washington, D.C. right now, so he hasn't had time to convert the Total Drama episode to an MP4 file yet, so I'd be able to upload and then continue uploading the series. Sorry about that, guys. So, uploads will most likely be inconsistent until then. But anyways, here are the things that I got at Toy Safari. First off, we have an action figure of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. C. Montgomery has a really cool package, and it emphasizes that this is no ordinary action figure. So this is part of a series of Simpsons action figures called World of Springfield, and apparently there are play sets that you could buy separately when these toys were first released, and if you put the toys inside the play sets, then they would talk. See, it emphasizes it on this little part of the box here. So yeah, that's really cool. So it was released in 2000 by a company called Playmates, which I believe is still around today. I'll have to look that up sometime, but I think it is, because if I remember correctly, they're the ones that make toys for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ben 10. So I think they're still around today. So yeah, it's from 2000 because it has a copyright date indicating that at the bottom. And yes, I did pay $19.95 for this. Next off, this is a really cool find. Even cooler than the Mr. Burns toy, in my opinion. The deluxe edition of the Simpsons version of the DVD game CNET. For those of you who have moved on from DVDs and Blu-rays to digital stuff nowadays, you may not know what CNET is. CNET is a really cool DVD game series that was around from 2002 up until 2012. The company that made CNET, Screen Life, stopped making CNET games not because of the fact that DVDs were starting to die in popularity as Blu-ray and digital began taking over, but actually because the company was purchased by Paramount, and Paramount renamed Screen Life Paramount Interactive, and basically they were no longer able to make any more CNET games, which is a bummer because I love these games. Besides the Simpsons edition, I also have the movie, 1980s, and Disney versions of the game. And I also have the Nickelodeon version too, but it's not in here right now, so I can't show it to you guys at the moment. So yeah, this is a pretty neat find. So here's the front, top, bottom, left, right, and back of the box. Pretty nice version of the game, and the deluxe edition includes bonus trivia cards and Simpsons tokens, which I don't think are in the normal version of the game that you would find anywhere else. So yeah, this is a pretty neat find. Here is the inside of the box. One thing that's really interesting about this version of the game is that the instructions that are inside are not the usual ones that you find in all the other CNET games. This one is just called a Quick Start Guide. And while the other CNET games had a 4-page booklet that gave you the instructions. And you can tell that this is probably a stock version that they used for later versions of all the CNET games, because the menus here are from the movie edition of CNET and not the version that's this one. But they still mention The Simpsons in the copyright information on the instructions. So, yeah. Quick fix for them, in my opinion. Now, this is even weirder than I made it seem, because of the fact that I've seen a video of this game on YouTube, and it actually has, the copy that was in that video has instructions that are identical to the normal ones that are in the other versions of Enid, that has a picture of the squeaky voice teen on the front of it. So, I'll put a link to that video in the description so you guys can check out that. And also, if you want a further look at the game, because this is as far as I'm going to show you the inside. Because there are other YouTube videos, and probably better YouTube videos, that have shown you the inside. So, link to that will be in the description. And then in this little bag here, I have a couple of little toys. A buttercup ring with a ribbon on the back that makes it look like she's flying. A toy for Recess, which I think is super cool because I never knew that Recess had merchandise. I have a little figure of the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls. I have a wind-up car of Timmy from the Fairly Odd Parents. And then an action figure of number 3 from Codename Kids Next Door. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to comment on the video. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified about each of my new exciting videos. If you want to, that is. And until next time, I'm Jason the Total Drama Fan, and I am signing off.